Hey guys. Oh, had the wrong controller plugged in. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Hey! There we are. There we are. Apparently not. Apparently not an issue at all. Day 6. Yeah, Plinio. I actually played a little bit of Darkest Dungeon right when it came out, but I didn't really get super into it. So, like, I know what the game is. Well, I mean, actually, that's debatable, I guess. I mean, I know what the game's about. It. How is the new DLC? Have you been enjoying yourself? Game changed a little bit, new mechanics and balance. I'm actually just really surprised that they have kept supporting the game after so long after its release. That's pretty impressive. Why do people keep opium in their... A wine cabinet? No, it's just a drawer. Some kind of mantelpiece. Ugh. You gotta keep your opium safe, guys. You gotta be careful about where you keep your opium. Colors of Madness. You need to collect crystal shards, new items, new resources to buy and trade. Interesting. Does sound interesting. Sounds like they added a lot of new mechanics. Alright. Execution of John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, 21, been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of the murder of his sister Alexandra Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No formal proof of his presence at the crime scene was ever brought to the court, but he has been sentenced to death and executed anyway. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite the many holes in the chains of events, which ended with the death of Miss Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of our questions, but 3 weeks ago he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward an efficient inquiry. Leighton Darby.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Interesting. Alright. Where's the old guy? Need to get him to suck my blood. Or rather, suck on my sword. There's no way we're making that guy a vampire. No way.
It's locked.
Plus, he didn't want to be a vampire. Well, at one point. Looks like part of these places, someone already looted them.
It's locked, all right.
Aw, man. Oh, there he is.
Finally, you're here.
Am I close to
Dr.
beating this
Reed.
game? I think so,
What took you so
Plinio.
long?
I'm just not sure.
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
Whoa, my eyes are black now?
I see you've
My
gathered some of
pupils
the
are
most
red?
expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before
Sorry,
I
guys.
proceed,
I don't know why I've been so yawny lately.
I have a few questions.
I feel like I should lean into it. Be my new
If
stream
you
gimmick.
must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
We can take a few minutes. I'm the only vampire here. Trust me.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right, all right. What is it you wish to ask?
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Huh.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes.
Let him
it will
die.
be tall and
100%
strong,
plenty of.
separating
don't
the
worry.
wheat from the chaff.
Got this guy.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
He's not the greatest guy.
It's time to proceed.
Gotta say, not
At last.
my favorite
All
guy.
right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll kill you. Forget your fear of dying. Wait, I get EXP this way. I don't know what this is. So charm is... So I sort of... Last time I charmed someone, I turned them into a skull by accident. And then I had to kill them later. This probably provides the best story for the Ascalon Club. I could probably say that I killed him, or I could probably kill him and tell them that, he died via transfusion or whatever. We're definitely not turning him. We could charm him. It's only unlocked because we have the right mesmerism level, I think. I don't want to kill him. I feel like charm is the good path, and then turn is sort of a bad path, and then embrace is sort of a middle path. And I'm definitely not a good guy. So I'm gonna eat his face, I
You
think.
don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now.
Oh my
Rest
god.
forever.
Holy shit. Oh my god,
I've
this
lived
dude.
forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Who gave me the authority? Immortality gave me the authority, baby. Hey, our mesmerism level increased. First key, second key, third key. Interesting. There's a couple safes around, huh? Where's the other safe? I don't remember. That was fast. Memento Mori. There's a lot of treatments in there. Treatment for pneumonia. Treatment for... Who's this?
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He did not survive the procedure. I don't know whether to lie to him or not.
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Holy shit. You sound mad, bro. Actually, no, I don't know what Memento Mori means. Remember you're mortal. Oh. A nice phrase, then. Old Bridget! What's up, old Bridget?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Huh.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
I think she's gonna die.
Lady
This
Ashbury
is a lot of
and
death
sewers.
flags for Lady Ashbury.
Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Ooh.
Lady Ashbury. You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Harriet
me what
Jones,
is
the
going
jacked
The
lady.
lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Oh.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some
Man,
old
our
friends
eyes are
first, though.
fucking just
Do
blood.
not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness, and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am Old Bridget, the buried memory of the city.
So I'm not sure if Old
She
Bridget is a
sought
vampire
silent
or a
truths.
skull. Or an Ekon or a
Truths
skull.
I have kept hidden for so long.
I guess they're both vampires, right?
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far
Skull
more so
fire.
than the average skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told
morning,
the
Densdale.
story of
How
the
you doing?
sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Doing paperwork? Ugh. Tell her I love her. That's a little too strong, I think.
Tell
Just
her
gonna
I
lurk,
worry
huh?
about her.
Do not, for she has had strength and wisdom for so much longer than you. Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Okay. They're attacking the hospital, huh? The hospital? Well, that's where I get most of my meat! There's someone here. There are two people here that we haven't met yet. Might eat Avery later. Oh no, wait, I have a quest for him though. Find an exceptional restaurant. I don't even know how to go about doing that. If I track that, does it put it on the map? It does. Alright, side questing. We're side questing. Ow. Don't be a dick, man. Goodbye. Hi! Ooh! That was a lot! Gave me so many shillings! 102? Give me blood! Ah, come on! Or exploding people? Hate that. Exploding people are the worst. There's a skull inside the building. Wait. Got it. That's the old, nurse, not nursery.
Science failed you. This elixir will give you faith again.
Loretta!
Good evening, my dear colleague.
What's up? How have I not uncovered anything about you?
Goodbye, Miss. Good
About you?
evening.
On the front.
Do I know anything about you? No?
A gun?
Apparently not. What the hell? How have I not uncovered more stuff about these people? Huh, how do I get there? $11:58, you're gonna lunch? Be back in an hour? Alright, man.
Stupid beast!
I hope your lunch is quite delicious.
Die,
Ow! Don't be a dick. Alright, so how do I get over there? Seems like I'm going the wrong way. Well, we'll figure it out. Oh, Lady Ashbury has more stuff today. I mixed up my dodge buttons and my attack buttons. Just very briefly. But it scared me. It scared me real bad.
I will return later.
Huh? What does that mean? Why did we say that?
See them fancy clothes? This one's
Hi. Oh. These guys are so easy now. Getting a maxed out weapon makes the game just feel trivial. Well, almost. Really need to figure out how to get into that. Oh, fuck. Oh, these guys, huh? Got him. Woo! Not so tough now, are ya?
How dare you!
Ow. Oh. Woo! Okay. Maybe stop. Maybe don't do that. Whoa. Fuck. Get staked on! Yeah! Messing with me was a mistake! What? Oh, he has a barrier. Oh shit. We're dying. We are currently dying. Give me your blood! There we go! Damn. These guys are so strong. I don't like it when they're strong. Alright, so we're in Whitechapel.
Pain has made me blind. There are so many people who could use my help.
Alright.
Wang
You made it
Shanghao,
back.
Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy. But
Oh, is that a
until
comfort?
then, I live on.
Is that a comfort for you?
How do you feel?
I also like how
I've decided to follow your
the
advice.
subtitle says Widow in
I
Distress
won't forget
rather
the
than her
dead.
name.
But my efforts will be for the living.
Don't lose yourself in the process.
I've no doubt. That is a wise and useful attitude in this part of town.
To be completely honest with you, I'm also doing this for myself. If I'm destined to survive this epidemic, I need my life to have some purpose.
Hey! Alright. Well, she's edible now.
What are you doing with your time, now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
And it definitely has nothing to do with the fact that you only see me at night. Definitely
Giving out
not.
medicine. How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
Interesting.
Goodbye for now.
You can live for now.
It's locked.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Oh man. Alright, we've gone in a circle. We officially have no idea how to get to where it's telling us to go. Wait, hold on. Did we go in there? Did we try going in there? Alright. Trying something new. God, I could use a minimap so bad. There we go. Keep out? I'm already here. So... it's in the theater?
It's locked, all right.
Huh. Ow. Definitely can't go into a theater, though.
I cannot...
Alright, well. Oops. Guess we can't do that one. What about this one? Find an exceptional restaurant.
Enter.
Are there really any restaurants open right now? I feel like I haven't seen anything open at all. Come back this way. Ooh, these good handle parts. A little too late, though. Kind of already upgraded my stuff.
It's elite!
Bye. Hey! No! Hey! Be nice.
Get them weapons ready!
Oh my god, they die so fast. Hi! They die so fast! Those poor innocent... well, not really innocent, but... those poor guys.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Wow, alright, fine.
You're mine!
Stop! Ow! Stop it! Holy shit! Stop! Just let me spear you. Let me spear you with my blood. Alright.
This one's mine!
Bye! I enjoy being able to combo those two. Lei was surprised that you know me last night. Is that right? Well, I guess you guys haven't both been in my chat at the same time. Somehow, yeah. Well, you hear a lot, Rin. Maybe it's because Lei lurks. Maybe he lurks more. Povo! Povo coming in at 11:11 my time. Is that when you're supposed to touch the clock or something for good luck? I don't really know much about superstition. I just remember these weird things from middle school. I think I hosted Pudson once. I don't know Pudson, so it probably wasn't me.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours.
Even with my red eyes?
Well, my dear.
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news
Look at this.
reached you?
My eyes are so red!
No.
I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget. She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a
He's been smoking the reefer. Is that what happens when you smoke the reefer? I mean, in that case, maybe I need to start. I like her too.
Indeed, she has. I'm glad you like her too.
Once this is
well,
all
not
over,
that bad.
I will study the sewer skulls. I fear I have made terrible mistakes, founded upon erroneous preconceptions.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
Aloysius Dawson is no more. I took care of him.
I imagine the Lord Redgrave with spitting teeth.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
You've seen people smoke the bud? Is that right, Rune? 4-bit Thursday, but you have none. Oh, Rune, that's sad. Sad day in Rune Town, you know? It's a sad day. Yeah, maybe we should just go back to the hospital, huh? You know, there aren't too many people left in the hospital. Not sure how to get these last clues, either. Oh, I was gonna look it up at one point. I just forgot. Oops. Yeah, by the way, I have eaten all of these people. I ate all of them. You got milked by a man playing Danganronpa, but Twitch won't let you watch ads. Tip, if you do 2 AM ads, you sometimes get 100 bits. 2 AM? Like if you watch ads at 2 AM, is that what you're saying? Huh, that's interesting. Oh, honestly, I haven't experimented too much with the ad system, because it was broken for me for a while.
What is this? Other vampire hunters.
Oh no, I'm so scared of just this one guy with a sword! JK. Are they just human? How the fuck do they take all that? We're using plastic. See, Rune, the reason why these people can take such a beating is because we've actually agreed to just use a nerf weapon.
You pay for that! You're mine,
Gotcha. Hey! Gotcha! Give me more blood! Yes, more! I feel I may have gone overboard. Please die. Ah! And please don't punch me in the face! There, got him. Gotcha! Gotcha! They have Franken, you see? No, apparently that's another rare type of vampire.
This is despicable.
Well, so I'm kind of looking around because you can find hints for characters in the world too. It's not all by talking to them. And so I'm thinking maybe I haven't explored the area well enough. Maybe there are hints in the area that I haven't gotten yet. But I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. They're quite difficult to find. Well, I think I've been here before, at the very least. Also, apparently you can go on the other side of the wall, but I don't know how to get there. What's this? What's down here? I don't know what this means. Let me get over here. I don't think I've ever checked that out before. Interesting. Best way to explore, gore anything you meet with your antlers. Drink deep. Drink deep, my pale friend. Alright, Rune, the way you describe vampire moose is absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Can you imagine a bloodthirsty moose? God, no one would survive. No one would survive. That's what I want to play in Dungeons and Dragons next time. I want to play a vampire moose. Guess maybe I found everything? That is disappointing. How is there always this one fly down here? How? How is it? How is it here? Why are you still here? I've tried so hard to get rid of him. But no, he's always like, you can't get rid of me, baby. You can't get rid of me. Hey, what's in here? What? What? I think that would have been a suspicious meeting area. If, you know, I hadn't killed everyone in the hospital. That's why I have to go talk to Swansea about it.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Edgar! Follow the blood trail? Can I just rest? It'll allow me to rest. We kind of want to level up. Not Edgar! I know! Hovo, I know! What do we got here? It kind of looks like we're set. Yeah, it kind of looks like we're set here. Wait, I can kill Mortimer and Beatrice, right? Alright, let's go. Let's get 5k more EXP. Have our blood banks dying on us now. I know! Ugh. It's like they don't even realize that I was saving them for later. It's like, alright, you know what this is like? This is like when there's only a couple Capri Sun left in the box. Hashtag not sponsored. There's only a couple Capri Sun left in the box. And it's your favorite kind of Capri Sun, right? It's your favorite kind. It's your favorite kind. And then, you come back the next day, and you're like, oh god, I could really use a Capri Sun right now. Oh, they're so good, I can't wait. And then you get to the fridge, and they're all gone! They're all gone! They didn't even leave you a single one! And later you go ask your brother, hey, what happened to the Capri Sun? And he's like, oh, I didn't even know you wanted them. You're like, what?
Falling apart.
What?
Good evening, Doctor.
Come on!
How is my son doing?
Yes, I have a personal crisis with this. My hand went through her hat. Don't waste your time with me. Alright, Morty, you know what? You got it. God, taking our Capri Sun out of the fridge. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? God, now I just need a Capri Sun so bad. Ugh, that's better. That's better.
I die before my son. I die before my son. No. He needs me so much.
Beautiful necklace
So
and beautiful
much.
earring. Oh, I forget where they live. Oh, man. If I could remember where they lived, that
Good
key
evening,
would come in
Mr.
handy.
Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Bye, Goswick. Goodbye. His mother's body is already gone. They decay real fast in this game.
I don't feel the peace I was looking for. Mother, were you right all along? I'm so sorry.
Could be. Could be she was right all along.
Sorry.
The district will suffer the consequences of the drag. What is that song saying? Don't drink me? Oh no, dump on me. Dump on me. No, no, I don't have that kind of fetish. Sorry, music. Sorry, music. That's not the kind of guy I am. Get some more Shadow Mist. Level 32 is required? Really? Oh. Probably level this up. Trade instant health for gain for greater regeneration. I guess so. You wrote it in Take on Me? Dump on me, dump on me, dump me on, dump on me. What kind of guy am I? Bendy, I feel like that's a loaded question. You can't ask that kind of question. Target's blood will now burst out of their body, flowing towards your mouth to feed you without touching your prey. Oh. Okay. That's cool. That seems pretty strong. 10 seconds of control seems pretty strong, too. I don't know. Let's see. Instantly gain 20 blood back is pretty cool. But I do that in, what, four swings of my sword? I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. Let's go with 5 seconds. Well, I said I'm not that kind of guy in response to the request for dumping on them. So you're wondering what kind of guy I am then. You know, Bendy, it's a wonderful question. Unfortunately, I don't know that it has a real answer. I'm an enigma, even to myself. Terrible news from London! The death of Aloysius Dawson, head of the Dawson Empire, occurred last night at around 4 a.m. One of his manor's chambermaids found him in his bed this morning, bathed in his own blood. She immediately reported the incident to the police. A number of Mr. Dawson's household staff are currently being interviewed, but a clear culprit has yet to be identified. Born in the city, Mr. Dawson has been a benevolent patron of London, and a faithful member of the Catholic Church for many years. He wore many hats: tradesman, employer, father, and brother. The lucky few who knew him personally, myself included, knew that he was much more. He was a man of vision. He saw a glistening future for our crime-ridden capital. He saw the ways through which our families and friends could be protected from the dangers outside. He saw how he, himself, as a man of wealth and influence, could use his fortune to the benefit of the people. Mr. Dawson had planned to turn the city into a fortress where the virtuous could live in peace. Sadly, this idea attracted the jealousy of others, and they did not let him live long enough to enjoy the fruit of its dedication. Mr. Dawson leaves a daughter and many admirers to mourn his loss. SLA. Oh yeah, I killed Dyson Delaney. Oh shit, it's getting critical here, babe. Getting critical. Hey! Also, how have I still not met these two? What? Oh, Carol is super sick. Holy shit. And Charles has sepsis. Oh shit. I haven't met these two either. It's in critical condition here, guys. You ran out of bits, Bendy? That's too bad. You know, actually, Rune ran out of bits recently, too. Sepsis from all that dumping? I think it could be. I think it could be from all that dumping. This is why I'm telling you guys, never let them dump on you. Oh, we're going to the roof? I'm looking forward to the next major boss fight to see how I do. It looks like it's right here, which is good. Is this the roof of the hospital? The attic? The basement? I actually can't tell. Well, it's got windows, so it can't be the basement.
Ultraviolet curtains.
400-bit Thursday? Holy shit. Damn, Dinsdale. That's a lot of bits.
I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack.
God damn it, McCullum.
Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
Oh, Bendy,
What
you're
are
so
you
jealous.
talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
You just drank blood? And tossed it? What is wrong with you?
Ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Come on, close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Please no.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Freeman prevails!
What did you say? Dude, you are not doing so hot. Give me the blood! I deserve this blood!
You're poison if you're so weak.
Why are you so weak, dog? Hi! Get wrecked!
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I don't know what. I don't know.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
I should turn him into a vampire. Oh, I don't have enough
Somewhere you're
experience.
mistaken.
What do you mean?
Holy fuck. I'll make you a vampire! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I'd make him so resentful. Oh fuck. So funny. Oh my god. Let's fucking do it.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
This is so fucked up, guys.
Be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my own goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
Welcome to the world through the looking glass.
This is... Oh my... What? Like a mama bird feeds her young. 50? Oh my god. You know, vampires and mama birds, they've got a lot in common. I've said it myself. Said it myself multiple times. So where is Edgar? It says rescue him. Oh, he's over there. So now somehow I just know. Mama Mooses, please. Rune. Okay, you know? Do we have any other quests going on? Do we have any other quests? Finish all of those. Failed that quest. Find someone who can read Braille alphabet. I still don't have this guy. Ugh. Alright, well let's make sure we have cures for everyone. Fatigue and headache. Alright. Doable. Cold and cold. Fatigue, headache, cold, cold. 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 4 cold, fatigue, and headache. Okay. Because, well, we may be a dick, apparently. We also care. We care so much. So there were 4 cold. And then over here we got headache, anemia, something bad, sepsis, and headache. The 2 more headache. Okay. What is that? 4 headaches? I think we have enough. Sepsis and anemia. I think we've actually got it. You'll be back. You have to go look out. You have to go look up how to solve angles with only 1 angle on a triangle. You completely forgot how. You were gonna be like, it's so easy, but you also forgot. I mean, if you only have 1 angle on the triangle, and if you actually only have 1 angle on the triangle and you don't know whether it's an isosceles or an equilateral triangle, then you need side lengths to be able to figure out the other angles. It has 2 side lengths. Yeah, you should be able to do it then. Hey, buddy! Hey! Buddy! Buddy! I said buddy! Can I eat you? Yes! Back-to-back bitings! My favorite kind of biting. Stop, Liz. Sokatoa, baby. That's right. Whoa! He just disappeared. Guys, I feel like I started off as a morally gray vampire. I feel like I've turned into a bad vampire. You know? I feel like somehow along the way, I lost my way, and now I'm a bad guy. And that's what I feel. Hey, small bag of junk. Nice. Dude, Reaver, how you doing today? I saw you were in chat earlier. Sorry, I didn't say hi. That's my bad. Ow! Fuck? What the? Alright, I'm going back inside. People get shot out here. Make more vampires? Alright, on it. I'm definitely on it. Hey! Leave me alone! Wait, you pick up DS2 as in Dark Souls 2? That's pretty neat. Dark Souls 2 is pretty fun. You were the Vampire Moose Assassin, the one that created VHS the Pale. Why do you keep calling me pale, man? Not that pale. It's just the camera. It's not my fault. Bye, friend. Bye. Oh, that was sick! That's awesome, yeah. I'm sure you should have a good time with Dark Souls 2. I actually never finished the game, but it was fun. It was fun while I played it. Ow. Please stop. Woo! Okay. All vamps are pale. Fair enough. We are quite pale. That much is true. Where did the music go? I feel like we had music for a while. Now it's just gone. It's so hot there. Bendy, why do I feel like you're always complaining about the weather? Does maybe the weather just suck in Canada? Is it possible that maybe the weather just sucked? Clarence! Apparently A-okay. Oh, it's not hot. Well, Bendy, why do I feel like I can never read anything correctly?
Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow.
How have I not met you
don't need any
before?
doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, You don't seem well at all. Are you afraid
the
of
what?
rats?
The what now?
Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
What? Oh. Alright?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Gross.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
I don't know.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it?
I don't know.
Describe it.
Make her a vampire?
Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll
I
abandon
don't think that's
you.
an option.
Help me, please, Doctor.
Rena only has incoherent speech when talking about what happened to her. Think?
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. I need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news here about?
Why is she so creepy?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering.
Bite
Death.
her? I don't know. She smells of crazy, and I don't bite crazy.
Have
Alright?
you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I don't bite
He's
crazy.
Dead, I've heard. I wish I was dead too.
I must go now. Goodbye.
It's kind of like how you don't eat clowns because they taste funny. You know, it's kind of like that. Wait, is this the sewers? You can always kill her if she's not useful. That's true. Could do that. Could do that. Wait, no, we're trying to find a restaurant. You absolutely loved the Dark Souls remaster. A good friend of yours told you to go for Scholar's Edition because it includes all DLC, 60 FPS, bug fixes, area workarounds, etc. Really? That's really
It's
cool.
locked.
I have not gotten around to playing the remaster yet. I haven't gotten around to it. I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I do really enjoy Dark Souls. So there should be... I mean, there should be a restaurant around here somewhere. You're literally vomiting blood into people's mouths, but why is she so creepy? You know, Bendy, I gotta say, just because I'm creepy doesn't mean she's not creepy. You know?
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Oh, good. I'm glad we solved that. Ever just sit in the sun eating garlic just to flex on vampires? You know, Alpha Bubba, I even take it a step further. I'm drinking holy water to wash it down and, you know, staking myself directly in the heart. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, vampires! Get out of here! Ow! Fuck! It seems like their voice lines are broken. They used to have voice lines and... Wait, no, they are actually broken. That gun isn't making any sound. What? What? Never trust a vampire. They didn't make David Bowie immortal. Well, you actually don't know that. It's very possible that David Bowie is immortal and then faked his own death. Just like Elvis. Ow! Ow! See? What is up with that? Why are the enemy sounds just gone? It's so weird. Well, we got some codeine. What? Where did you come from? Alright, see, without the voice lines, these guys are impossible to detect. Alright. Jesus. You actually have a bit of a reaction from Silver, weirdly enough. Ah, your great-great-great-grandmother was a vampire. Scholars is a kick in the nuts to fan. It's a lot of what was promised at E3 that was not given. Then they made us pay for it, and then they added more trash mobs, making it artificially harder. They lost a lot of respect from that. Really? Scholars of the First Sense? That's the DS1 expansion? I don't actually remember that being true from when I played. But, you know, could be. Could be.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
Your great-great-great-grandmother was a saint.
Well, what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Hey!
What happened here?
This guy disappeared.
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not
Scholars of
going
the
to
First
die now,
Sense was
Mr. Kimura.
special edition of DS2.
If you hurry,
right.
You should be able to get home safely.
Okay. It seems that I owe
I
you
never
my
played
life.
that.
You have all my gratitude, Dr.
Dude,
Reed,
Alpha Bubba, how you doing today?
Since it is the most
having a good
precious
Thursday?
thing I possess.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
What just happened? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Mr. Kimura over here. Hey, got some more opium. We got lots more opium, and that's all that matters.
Are you sure you'll manage to reach the West End by yourself, Mr. Kimura?
Yes, I'm perfectly
We're
capable
werewolves,
of defending
not
myself
swearwolves.
when not ambushed.
Oh my god, that's such a good movie. What We Do in the Dark is such a good movie. For anyone that hasn't seen it. Well, alright. It's definitely like it's not mainstream film. You definitely can't go into it expecting like a super action movie or something. But it's quite good. Quite good. What We Do in the Shadows? Thank you, Bendy. I've never been good with names. Ow! Shotguns hurt just so much more when they don't make any sound. Before it was like they're yelling at you. Now it's like they're silently disappointed in you. Like they expected you to be the quarterback on the football team and it turns out that you're just a math nerd. You know? What it feels like. Okay, alright. All NPC volume is just gone right now. It's just gone. I should restart the game at some point. And what? And what? What does that tell the game, huh, Bendy? That I submit? I say no! Feels dead, man. No, but we actually should. Because I'm pretty sure that'll... it'll affect the dialogue. We don't want that. Maybe all the sound went away because we turned that guy into a vampire. What do you think? What do you think? No, playing with sound off feels more like a submission than kicking its ass with a hard reset. That's fair. That's fair. Alright. Actually just need to quit. We actually just need to quit. Yarp. I agree, Windows. Thank you. Fly! Come back! That damn fly is still here. How is that possible? You thought Windows was gonna forcefully install updates there? Luckily, I haven't had that issue in a while. So what do we do if the character voices are still off, huh? Oh, dogs are barking! Oh, thank goodness! Woo! Close one. So this is an obtuse triangle. 2 sides, you need the other side. You can get the other side with, by using Sokotoa. By using one of the trigonometric functions. As long as you have the angle. Oh. Yeah. That's... I mean... That's an it. It not being a right triangle makes it tougher for sure.
There's one in
You're on Windows 7 still? Really? I actually had it happen the other night where it was like, nah, fuck you, bud, we're restarting right now, you dick. You know, I actually don't remember, I actually don't remember Windows 7 giving me that issue. I don't remember having that issue until I updated to Windows 8. Man, I'm glad that I wasn't on Windows 8 for very long. I joined Windows 8 pretty late in the game. It was like only 6 months until I got Windows 10. I like Windows 10 more, for sure. Windows 8 was like, yeah, we're gonna turn every single PC into a tablet. It's a good idea, right? Turns out, no. Not a good idea.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Why do you assume it's their new headquarters? I feel like I would not make that assumption. Whoop! Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to loot this shit. Strong blood serum. Oh.
Best stay back, sir. Die!
Dude, I'm in your headquarters. I think you're allowed to attack on sight here. Somebody's chasing me.
Crush the
Come to me!
I order you to step back.
You order me? Who does he think he is? Sorry I haven't been keeping up with chat, guys. I'll be there in a sec. Ah! McCollum's report! This is the first guy that's used decimals for his dates. What a strange man. Yeah, the sign law is basically what you mean. Or what you need. Bendy, you only tolerated Windows 8 on a computer because it was actually a tablet. You never updated your Windows 7 PC when Windows 10 was free because you didn't trust it. Windows 10 is fine, honestly. Especially, it seems like they've made their update system a lot better. Before, it would actually force you to update after like 24 hours, and it would be annoying. Also, I had a lot of hanging updates on my computer for a while. Like, it would get to 78% or something, and then it would just hang there and not finish updating. yeah, well, it was free, right, Bendy? Now it's fine, now that it's not free. Well, they're only gonna give you a shitty product for free, Bendy. They're not gonna give you a good product. You had no issues with Windows 10? Mind you, you changed things in the commands so they could not force updates. That's pretty good. That was a good idea. Never did that. Alright, McCollum's report. 11/06/18. Hey, that was just last year. That was like 7 months ago. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. Helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones who has been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her well, visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan the Reed finally defeated. The presence of the vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I am also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possesses to get some answers. May prove useful in the meantime. I better send some patrols to investigate what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. 11/08/18. Took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, why did it pause? I did not hit start. I swear to God I didn't hit start. Whatever. I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful, for once. I found 2 pages that can be related to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature, Marshall, says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. The Guard actually at last find and destroy that old bastard. I believe that Marshall did in 1666. What Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666, and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know. But those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Pruin will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Are you? Are you though? Back here. Hey, they've got a basement. Hey, Swansea's down here. I don't want to rescue him yet. I feel like there's something in here I need to get.
Better go home, sir.
Really? Why? Why should I go home? That seems like you're the one that needs to go home. Hi. That's what you get for punching me.
It's locked.
It's locked? Vampire Knight. William Marshall's memoirs. You got this, Rune. You know what, Rune? Well, never mind. I was gonna say, what you could do is upload a picture, put it in chat, and people can help you more directly, but I don't know. I don't know if that's helpful for you. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stool finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol. To choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Disastro, and the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed by the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failure. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients and create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. The last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand either. Interesting, though. Okay, so he's still locked back here.
It's locked.
Which means we need to find a key. Got it, Rune? Good job. Good job, bud. Ah! Fuck! He scared me! I wasn't paying attention! Jesus, don't sneak up on me like that. Can we not go back there? Alright, I have no idea where we're supposed to go at this point. I guess out on the balcony? Oh god, why are there creepy sounds? Don't give me this creepy bullshit. Ow! Fuck! Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. I wanted to drink his blood.
No rest for the wicked.
Where are you? It's a wooden door and I'm heckin' strong. Just break it. It's a good idea.
There's one of them vermin.
You're talking about the rat infestation? I know, it's disgusting. Where are these guys? I'm pretty sure I've been everywhere. Balls. Where are you? You up on the 3rd floor? How do I even get up there? Jesus. Alright, I've been everywhere. Alright, how do I not have the key? What the hell? Get that lady in here, she'll solve your rat problem. That's a good point. That lady that wants to eat rats. Yeah, you know what? We should get her in here. What though? Where are these guys? Nothing here, right? Alright, door here. Dead end. There's literally nothing here. This isn't like a secret wall. Right. We just... Wait, maybe we... Can we actually get to the 3rd floor? It doesn't look possible from here. Kinda seems like you have to. Maybe the voices are coming from above us. Alright, just making sure we've gotten everything. Like, can we open this door? No, we can't open that door.
Be strong, brothers.
We'll go back here. We've been back here already, but we'll go back here again. There's nothing over there. Walk across the gangplank.
It's
locked door.
All right.
Empty room. Right, and this door doesn't open. So... I guess let's go back down, because that's the only place we haven't been. And this is just an empty room. Let's go down one more floor, because that's the only place that we have not been. Where are these guys? Where are they? Ah, here we go.
Edgar. Edgar.
Oh shit, that music's
Can you
thing.
hear me? Jonathan.
Oh, they
Is it
beat
really
the poo
you?
out of you.
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Poor Edgar. Alright, Pre-Win. You fuck with Edgar, you fuck with
Try
me.
to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us.
Turn him? It'll Dave him?
What?
I imagine you meant save, but...
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Press X to doubt.
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
We must be coming up on the end here, guys.
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Alright, he seems like he really
Harriet
has no
Jones
idea what's going
faked
on.
her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with
Oh, so that's why they were both jacked. That's why they were both jacked.
Do you know where we are?
My goodness.
Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to
Like
spread
mother,
the
like
epidemic
daughter.
across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
Holy fuck, those eyes.
You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Let him die, huh? Hey, we can turn more people into vampires! Hell yeah! Alright, let's turn him.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide.
This has a completely different tone than turning that other guy.
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you.
Save him.
This is what I've
Stop
always
it.
wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
He's too eager, don't do it. You know what they say, eager Edgar. So far, there's only one person I've refused to turn. New hints available. Hey! We lost the hint. Oh no. Well, we certainly aren't 100%ing this game. Wait, there was a box over here. Do I have a key for it?
It's locked, all right.
Damn. Must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key, and Bloody remember to bring it back.
I should find the key to that box.
We should find the key to that box. We should find the key. Why did I refuse to turn someone? 'Cause he was evil. He was a dick. He wanted to build the Great Wall of Britain. Well, no, it's more like the Britain Wall. Like the Berlin Wall. Alright, how do I don't know how to get up there. Come find me on the last floor. There's gotta be something obvious that I'm missing, right? Right? Oh, hey, bud.
Steady, boys!
Bye!
I can now open the box.
Oh, is that the... Are those the guys that were talking? They just hadn't spawned in yet, but you could still hear their voices? That's super weird. That is so strange.
I should read this.
What is it? Personal notebook. Personal notebook of who? 8th January 1918. The cards worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of... Oh, right, this is that guy's notebook. Of an imprecise but terrible danger, distinct from this awful war. I better call back the legates to London. Tell them to observe and report any unusual event. The guy told me not to read it, so I'm gonna read it, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 15th March, 1918. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving. Something so strong and potent the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back in London. His mission in Lhasa is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Aloysius Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. 24th July, 1918. A terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect themselves from the disease, but also to find any clue about the origin of the plague. I'm not totally convinced that this is all natural. In the past, we had many cases of vampire activity linked with sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. 17th August, 1918. All over the world, hundreds of thousands dead. Broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. This epidemic is a curse. Reports from every country tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is that the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cards keep on foreseeing a calamity. Who told me not to read it? The guy that asked me to get it for him. 19th September 1918. Cards were right from the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return of the Guard of Frewen. Geoffrey McCullum himself is back in London. He is actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullum's methods, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. 21st of September, 1918. McCullum did not waste any time. At least 3 of his warhounds have been ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquaintances, and all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal plotting against them, against humanity. Stupid hunter. I have no time for this. I may have my secret, but I am not the conspiring foe they're after. But they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. 15th of October, 1918. For the second time since I am the primate of St. Paul, I fear for the city. Skulls are invading London, and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of the many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me that foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted to get their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country, as we know it, may be on the verge of oblivion. We still don't know what is maneuvering against us. 26th of October, 1918. The cards are still worrying. As if the real danger was not revealed yet, I am convinced that the Guard of Frewen is about to launch a second great hunt. This is the only explanation to the patterns of activities deployed by McCullum. Control of strategic command posts all over the city, creation of many new weapons, robbery to quickly finance their expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down all identified vampires in England, but I refuse to submit to this threat. 7th of November, 1918. A Frewen attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't even blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back, but their blindness never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is my last entry in this journal. May God have mercy on our souls.
I can't believe it.
What? What can't you believe? But I don't understand. What was so unbelievable? Guys, can you help me out? What was unbelievable there? It's not butter. Yeah, I guess so.
convenient time.
Okay, so talk to Lady Ashburn. I think we're on the last chapter. Or the, yeah, the last chapter. Probably on the last chapter, at the very least. And I still haven't even met all of the people in Whitechapel? How's that even fucking possible? How are there still people I haven't met? How?
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood.
Sir,
I must tell
no
Elizabeth.
civilians allowed.
We have to stop it!
Bye. What a fight, guys. What a fight. So you've not beat FF15. Might start doing some morning streams after testing is done. Ooh. Yo, I haven't beat FF15 either. I actually just dropped it for a while. I stopped streaming it, and then... Yeah, I stopped streaming it. I want to go this way. And I didn't play it on my own time, because I always like to play games and watch something at the same time. And FF15 has way too much talking for me to be able to do that.
This is no place for you, sir.
Alright, fine.
Not a safe place right now, sir.
Okay, I'm leaving. Can you believe that asshole? Thinks he knows what's best for me. So yeah, still haven't finished FF15 yet. I'd like to get around to it at some point, but I have heard that they're releasing more DLC. Which, you know,
Good evening.
ruins things.
You look ill.
Let's give him some medicine.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now
I'd
let's
like to-
trade. What do you sell? Swanborough Ordeal. I don't know what that is. We're gonna sell you some shit. Alright? We're gonna sell. We're gonna sell this bottle. We're gonna sell this watch. We're gonna sell these earrings. We're gonna sell this necklace. We're gonna sell this watch. And that one. We're gonna sell these ink pens. We're gonna sell this necklace. And this flower. And we're gonna sell these pills. And that. We're gonna sell a bag of junk. Oh, we have a lot of money. Can you believe that? This is what happens when you save. We have 1993 shillings. Oh, there's Darius. Oh. Darius, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What
does the district status
I
mean?
ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel.
The district status is
volunteered to give out our medical
just an
leaflets.
indicator of how close the district is to falling into chaos.
I heard what happened to Nurse Crane. How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu?
Everything was going well until you arrived. Dorothea helped people and will be sorely missed.
I regret it too. I wish she'd continued working at the Pembroke Hospital. She was a good nurse.
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to have
Yes,
a
I did.
lot on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I heard you are a famous surgeon. Tell me, what did you do to Dorothea? She was so bright, so clever. Then you made her an empty shell.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane.
Well, I mean, that's not all you did.
After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick, and I had to flee.
It's tough stuff, man. It's tough stuff. Alright, I'm not that interested, Darius. I'm not that interested. Alright. You?
Good evening,
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
What else did I do?
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
Exorcism? No, I killed her.
Dr. Reed.
Yeah, I turned her into a skull and then I killed her.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
I mean, it's not like I meant to, really, but yeah, I did it. How are there still people I haven't met here? Skull. S-K-A-L. Not S-K-U-L-L. Okay, we'll go up. We'll go up this way.
When science fails you, this elixir.
What's that? It's like a mindless vampire. Feral. It's like a feral. It's like a feral human that has a taste for human flesh. But it's also undead. This is a skull. This thing I just killed, and then it exploded. That's a skull. Whoa! Alright. Well, that guy got taken out. Apparently wasn't using plastic on him. No place for gentlemen.
Have faith, brother.
Itch my nose! Itch my nose! Quick! Ow. Wow, he was talking after he was killed. That's impressive. That is impressive vocal work, sir. Is there anything up here? No. Just a way to avoid, guys. Got it. How come I can't talk to Carol?
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately.
Like Bender when he gets turned human? You know, I don't remember that episode, Bendy.
Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
You are so welcome.
I'm just doing...
Perhaps.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Now she no longer has anemia, apparently. Carol! I'm trying to save you, but you never come out of the basement! Damn it. Only have 45 experience right now after turning everyone into vampires. Kind of an issue. He's been dead for 5 hours, but he just said woo. Oh, okay. I do remember that episode now.
Trials awaiting in the future.
Hey, friendo.
Good evening, Jonathan Reed.
Yeah, I found your notebook.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewen stole from you.
And you brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country and avoiding answering certain questions.
So, are you or are you not a vampire?
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Until we meet again.
I rarely wander. Yet it... The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to...
Alright. Where are we going? Down here? Sure. Let's do it. Actually, we have another quest. This one. And this one, technically, but I didn't really figure that one out, did I? You need some healing.
Dr. Reed.
Do you need...
I'm afraid...
Give medicine.
Quickly feel better after taking...
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Personal question.
Is it true you were dropped in rank? Tell me about it.
Yes, it is. I made a terrible mistake, and I deserved it. Sometimes I think I should have resigned.
So why are you still working here?
Because I'm a damn fine copper. I just don't want to have someone innocent hung again by mistake because of me.
The death penalty is a great shame.
I agree. I'm convinced all civilized nations should abolish the death penalty. Maybe after the war, once that bloodshed is over, the survivors will change that.
Interesting.
Why do you think there shouldn't be a death penalty?
I believe no one should decide to take a man's life. Not a nation or a government.
Are you a pacifist, Inspector?
No, sir. But I believe in divine justice. Only God has the right to decide who will live and who must die.
That right.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
I just heard he finally died. We all have to go one day, do we not, Dr. Reed?
He's alone, right? I'm gonna eat you now. Thank you! Come with me, sir. This way, to the stairs. Nothing creepy about the stairs over here. Oh, hello there, Carolyn. Don't you worry. I'm certainly not leading this man to his death. Oh, no! Who could have seen this coming? Ah! Poor guy. He went
So
ragdoll.
you were the killer. I knew I was right.
Why am I killing him? Because he's worth a lot of EXP. Why would I not kill him? I don't understand the question. He's worth 5,000 XP. I feel like that's reason enough. It's like saying, why are you killing those monsters in a video game? Because they give loot? You don't understand the morality? Ah, vampires are above morals. Hey! No slap! Oh. Hi! Oh, come on! That lady is not very nice. Vampires are or below morals? Is that what you're saying? Nah. No, not that one. Definitely above. Morality sort of changes when you can live forever and literally have to feast on the blood of humans to survive.
This is despicable.
I would know, Bendy. That's how I live my life. If you have to feast on the blood of humans to survive, you'd argue you're not living forever. Is that right? Why? Because humans won't live forever?
No civilians allowed, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, apparently I could sustain myself on rats, too. I haven't really tried, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you go blowing yourself up over here. Anything with blood, vampires can drink from. Is that right? Is that true in vampire lore? A vampire in isolation would starve and die. That's true, Dens. Vampires are social creatures. They need those other people. I would argue that a vampire likely doesn't need to drain their victims to death. They just need to drain them enough for sustenance. But, you know, then we'd be arguing pedantics about fantasy creatures. And who wants to do that? Hey, man. You're gonna explode too? Stop exploding! Alright, what am I looking for? Anyone got any clues? I've discovered part of my father's testament. Maybe if I take time to investigate further, I may finally find out why he disappeared all those years ago. Okay. Which note was from my dad? Emily's. An old letter written by Aubrey Reed to Free Cook. Okay, here we go. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, where is it? Next message, think green grass and tall trees on sunny days. Green grass and tall trees on sunny days. Well, I mean, considering I can't go out in the sun, we're going to ignore that part. Green grass and tall trees on... I mean, that's gotta be here, right? Somewhere, anyway. Somewhere in here, there's another message. Oh, hey, guy. You gotta go? Alright, take care, Rune. Does the sun ever come up in this game? It does not. It does not. Stop exploding! What? It's not hard! Alright, how am I ever gonna find this message? It's just somewhere in the park? Is that really the clue I get? Somewhere in the park, John! Just look at the... search the whole park! It's not a great clue. I mean, this seems more appropriate because we've actually got grass here, but I've already looked over here. There wasn't anything. Green grass and tall trees. I mean, really not being very specific, is he? I mean, I feel like I have to give up on this soon. Alright, I've been around the park a couple times now. Not sure what to do here. Fuck it. Your understanding is that the sun will come up tomorrow. In fact, you'd be willing to bet your bottom dollar on it. It's a pretty good bet.
Nobody takes.
Pretty good bet for sure. Alright, we're gonna try this one again. Right over there.
Seriously.
Find an exceptional restaurant. Oh, can do. That's not it. This is not the restaurant. This is not the restaurant that you're looking for. Is it in here? Oh, this is interesting. Covered market.
I cannot enter.
Huh. A bloody handprint on there.
Interfere with my hunt.
Ow! I'm not doing anything, man. Don't be a dick. Bye. Asshole. Didn't do anything. They gotta be so mad. Alright. Continue on with the story. This is a lost cause. The vampire goes whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Nobody takes them seriously.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
You tell him, Christina. That's her name, right? No, it's Charlotte. You know what? CH. You know, they're basically the same name. Both start CH. I got close enough. That counts. You tell him, CH. Alright. Talk to Lady Ashbury. Can do.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was
Just odd-looking?
responsible
Think
for
so,
the
huh?
Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to
Uncanny
exploit
Valley.
vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
He was a criminal, he was stupid, no need to ethic. I guess probably that
Edgar
one.
gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh, God.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Yeah, she's gone, man. Also, that was a lot of red paint. Well. Gather the ingredients for the antidote. Obtain a drop of William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood from Geoffrey McCullum. Search for insulin in the old morgue of Pembroke Hospital.
It's locked, all right.
Quote-unquote red paint. You know what? I choose to believe it was red paint.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Why do I need a drop of King Arthur's blood? Or of William Marshall's? Because he's pure-hearted? Is that right? And why do we need insulin?
Whose blood could be purer than that? Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie to you.
You need some rest.
Bye, Clarence.
Women die too in this war.
Sir, you are not welcome. Forgive you, Father.
Not welcome, huh? Oh, I forgot I have to get them to invite me inside. It's just unfortunate. Gotta go have a shower and a walk. Alright, take care, Bendy. I hope your walk is pleasant. Just enter through the back door instead of through the front? What? And somehow that works?
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak to Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Ah, you dick.
You're mine!
Ow, stop! Gotcha. Lord Redgrave isn't here. There he is. Is he downstairs? Also, how did I miss him?
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
That's the equivalent of me walking up to someone and saying, "Hey, can you give me your wallet? Can you give me your social security card?" And they're like, "No! Don't, what? No!" And I'm like, "Hey, quit being an asshole." They're like, "Alright, well, I mean, if you know, okay, here's my social security card." I mean, you need it that badly, right? Oh my god, that's so far away. Alright, now we got the long trek across town. Seriously though, fast travel would do wonders in this game. There are times that I don't want to get in those fights, you know? I don't actually get anything from them at this point. Even the ingredients I get from killing people, the loot, is basically worthless at this point. I can't upgrade my weapons anymore. They're at max. And, I have so many ingredients for medicine, which also don't drop that often. I definitely don't need more. Basically, and the fights don't even give you experience, really. They give you, what, like 5 per kill or something? Pretty low number.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drugstore.
Alright. Insulin instead of garlic, huh? Why can't we use garlic, though? I guess I don't quite understand that.
Let's pin it down!
What? Why are you here? I have no idea why this guy is here. Ow. Find insulin in the morgue. That's not insulin. Imagine we probably have to go downstairs. Just as a sign on it, this is down.
Remember your vows, friends. Lord, give us strength. Everyone shall prevail.
Gotcha. Give me the blood, please. What? Can't shoot bolts through your allies? That's cheating. What? How are we so bad? Oh my god! There we go. Okay. I wonder how many more hours we've got in the game. How many more hours? Clove essence. Guess it's not garlic clove.
It's locked.
What a team up. Goodbye, friendo. Alright. Okay, I like the ability to suck blood from people with your weapon seems a lot stronger than the stun ability. Although I guess it just depends on how you've set up your main weapon and your secondary weapon. Okay, so the insulin isn't here. What could it be? Did they trick me? Was I not actually supposed to go down? I think I may have been tricked. I've been tricked! Been bamboozled! Also, why does this room keep closing? Why do the doors to this room keep closing? I don't understand. Open up. There's no insulin in here, right? I mean, I've checked already, but that doesn't really prove anything. At this point, I think I've shown that I can miss pretty much anything. Get out of here!
Be strong, brothers!
Gotcha. Gotcha! Hey, white phosphorus. Actually, that's useful. Well, I mean, not really, but we don't have a lot of it, at the very least.
There it is.
Aha!
Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Dr. Polescu. Who's that? Don't actually know who that is. Okay, whatever. I can talk to Swansea. Talk to him. Is he not here? Where is he? I think maybe I'm supposed to sleep so that he'll come back. I don't understand why they make it so that people can only move location when you're asleep. I don't know why that would make any sense. Whatever. I guess we'll do it though. I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's a reason not to do it. I'm not too worried about the disease anymore, really. Someone actually might die to the disease. Someone had a level 3 disease. Carol. Yeah, Carol had a level 3 disease. Unfortunately for her, I can't get in the house. Not a lot I can do there. What's this? Hey, what's this? Ask Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the 2nd floor. Please forgive the... Wait. Oh, this has been here the whole time? What? How did I miss that? That's been there since I've got to the hospital. Let's see, what else can we get? Let's see. Fast regeneration, increases life regeneration when using fight in combat. We can increase health, increase endurance. This is blood absorption when using fight in combat. Good. twice as much. Alright. Confirm. Yeah, baby. We are looking very vampiric right now. We're looking quite vampiric. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. This scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where deontology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke Hospital administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, were among them, are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration. He claimed a pedantic temor mortis conturbatini, fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of this medical institution. Come in number. We only have doctors and nurses left. Woo! How have they gotten so many sicknesses? Alright. Let's go talk to Dr. Swansea. Wonder what level you can get to if you eat everyone in the game. Seems like maybe you'll become a little overpowered.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am... well, I'm just like you.
Have you no shame? Have you no shame?
Have you no shame? Must I remind you of your ludicrous actions? Of the innocent men and women who died at your hands?
Shame is for mortals, Jonathan. I know it now, and you should too. We are something else. Something more.
Ah, good. I gave him an ego.
Have you news of Geoffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the hospital without being treated for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Does not the prospect of meeting him as a vampire thrill you? The two old enemies reunited post-mortem.
Maybe we could even share a glass of... wine. I really don't know if he will accept his condition. He has spent his life beheading leeches, you know.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your foray
This guy
into folly?
is mad with power.
I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
I don't know what that means.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
No, I don't think it's a private matter.
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Ha 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 ha.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm still working at this hospital. I don't understand. John, what are you talking about? Yeah, the hospital certainly seems emptier these days. I love that I've killed all of the patients at the hospital. Well, I mean, not loved exactly, but it is pretty funny. Everyone I was supposed to cure, they're all dead, apparently. I'd be interested to see, so one of my friends was playing the game as basically a pacifist vampire, which is hard mode, because you get much less experience. But she was saying that enemies are at least twice her level now, which sucks. Like, I can imagine that being just awful. It does not seem like the game was balanced to really allow for someone to not kill any humans, or to not drink their blood.
It's one of them!
Ow!
Fuck, he's dead!
Gotcha! Ow! Bye! Oof. Alright. Last thing should be in here, right? Give me your blood! Alright, that skull needs to shut up. It's being real loud. Ow. Ow. Now, I remember when Skull used to kill me in just a couple hits. I am so glad we upped our vitality. This would be quite difficult without it.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Hey! Was that the tissue paper man? Is that what it was? Passion Tushmensch? Tissue paper man. I love that. How's it going, man? How's Thursday treating you? Huh? You like this game? Yeah, I think I'm coming up on the ending here.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to mock me, Reed?
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
So, Tissue Paper Man,
What
have
precisely
you played the
are
game
your
before?
plans?
Have you beaten it?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Pretty sure I'd be damned anyway.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Whoa.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Wow. What a family.
How are you adapting to immortality?
I feel so powerful it gives me shivers. I could be the greatest vampire hunter ever. Your worst nightmare, in truth.
Will you leave the Guard now that you are what you are?
Are we not
So
creatures
he's like
of
Blade.
deceit? I could hide my nature from my men, or name a successor. Go my own way. I know not yet my path.
Will you hunt me down?
You're a vicious beast, Reed. Perhaps the city needs you at this time, but I shall not forget what you did.
Farewell, my progeny.
Do not stretch your luck, Reed.
Got him. Got him. Find a hideout to create an antidote. Can do. Go right there. Yeah, we'll go over there. God, the music in this game is just so wonderful. I know I've said it before, but I don't know. The gothic feeling that you get from just the music is perfect. I don't know that I've played games with many games with as strong an aesthetic. I remember a similar game in Quest for Glory 4. Quest for Glory 4. It was very gothic themed as well. The music was quite good there too, but I don't know that it did as good a job at capturing the gothic feel. I just wanted to push him into the river. Wait, can we not? Can we not jump over there? Oh. Okay. I guess I'm on my way back to the hospital then. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get going. Serum created by following the Tears of Angels recipe with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disastrous infection.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
We need to be able to replicate this, though. Because if she's created any others like herself, then... Oh my god! Right when I was talking about them. This gets so good.
Speak, see them fancy clothes! This one's a top!
Hi guys. Oh. Did you see that? He just spawned in. Oh, what happened to the music? Oh, it's such a long run.
Burn it, boys!
Bye, guys.
I'll let you through. Black demon!
Bye! No, it's not. No, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Oh, right. They locked the sewers, so we have to go to, John's place. Ow. We go to Sean's. Okay, that's not the way though. Here we go. Where is Sean now? I haven't talked to him since I turned him. I should find him. There he is.
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Oh. Interesting.
Farewell,
Alright.
Sean. Take good care of your flock. And of yourself.
Well, that works, I guess. So we didn't turn him into a vampire, he's just a more high-functioning skull? Is that how it works? I actually don't know what this guy's situation is. Enter at your own risk.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Priwen? No, not their style.
Maybe it was Elizabeth. I feel like that's what we're leading up to.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
I mean, maybe the giant pools of blood? Who can say? What do you think, guys? You think that giant pools of blood are enough? Enough of a trail for me to follow? I like the idea of John just actually being really dumb and all of the clues being right in front of his face. How could we find her? And there's just literally a
Take
pool
not
of
a
blood.
step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical thread.
Okay, that's reasonable.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
What? Is this maybe the origin of vampires?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Okay.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
Our queen? Huh.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Oh, she's the origin of vampires.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Well, that's not helpful.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster.
Use your own words. Tell me what a disaster
is. Of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this
it's like
earth,
we're giving him an SAT test.
In this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Champion Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then?
There's been a lot of build-up for
Once I've defeated this creature.
The Knight guy.
The threat
is that Daddy? It is Daddy, Dinsdale. It's Daddy.
For you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
If that were Kratos, he'd just be calling
You
us boy.
tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay. I'm good at that, at the very least.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Johnny boy! That's right. Oh, it's Harriet. Ew! Ew! Is she spitting into the water system? Oh my god, she's jacked!
So
Look how
sick.
jacked she is!
Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you!
Well then why did you ask? Come on!
My poor
Also, what is in your arm right now?
I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
How do you know about the Red Queen?
Poor baby! Where is she now?
Why would you be immune to blood? Come on! The last boss is really immune to one specific type of ability? That's so fucked. Ah, she can't be the last boss. That was way too easy. Ow. What?!
Is it rough?
Oh, fuck! I think I fucked up!
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Fuck. Oh, come on! Oh, fuck.
Eat, for this is my body.
Oh, this doesn't look good. I'm gonna guess she takes 0 damage from this.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
I thought I dodged.
Eat, for this is my body.
Ah, fuck! You got such long reach! Fuck. God, we are so fucked.
Innocence, such guilt.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not good! Blood sickles, huh? Oh no!
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Come on! We're getting close. Oh, it works! I didn't think it would work. Well, that didn't fucking work. Yes! There we go! Oh! Lola, what's up?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all. For you
Hey, Surprise, what's up?
every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
You just got home from work?
My wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Okay. Well, long day, 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Dang, Surprise. 12.5-hour workday, huh?
Young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?